And then the last thing that I have to mention before we wrap this video, oh, whoa, wait, actually I realized there's a couple of the other things. Why do I have so many empties, guys? I used up so many things, but it's also like a proud moment. Like, wow, I really used up all these items. I've gathered all of my empties over the course of a year, and I just want to go through one by one, tell you guys some of my thoughts. I hope this will be somewhat helpful for you. I will tell you guys my 2025 favorites from the empties and the honest review of the things I would not purchase again. So let's go ahead and get started. I think this was my 2025 favorite. We're already going straight. Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. This is one of those products that I think I really noticed a change. Every time I use it, it always leaves my skin so smooth, super clear. I had this event with Lululemon back in the summer, and I have a friend who works at Dermalogica, and she was able to gift me a bunch of these microfoliants to gift to the people that attended, and we did have a couple left over. So this one is my empty. I'm going through a second one right now, and it's a really small bottle, but it lasts you for a good chunk of months. So if you're not fully sure about committing to the full size, they do sell the small ones at Sephora, but I really love this product. I very much recommend it. If you're looking for an exfoliant, it's a powder base, so you put a little bit of water, you lather it around your hands, and then you pat it on your face and do it in the circling motion. 10 out of 10. Truly 10 out of 10. Ooh, Lagome, y'all. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. You can't even see the inside. I cut it because I used it all up. If you don't do this, you should try, because there's so much more product inside. This is the gel to water cell up cleanser. I really liked this. It was so gentle on the skin. I would use it in the mornings. Got this gifted, but wow, I have such a great positive first impression of Lagome because they sent me, I think, 3 products to try out, and I've used all of them up, and all of them were so fantastic. So I feel like this is one of my favorite skincare brands from the year. And it's amazing because they gifted it to me. So that was so perfect. Lagome Cell Up Microfoam Cleanser. Loved this. Really loved this. It's soft micro bubbles that effectively remove impurities and makeup residues, leaving the skin moisturized. It did just that. She is that girl. I will purchase this on my own in the future. I loved the way that the bubbles lathered on my skin, and like when you first lather it around your hands too. It just was so good. The smell of the product is also really nice, and it would just leave my skin feel so clean. So really recommend this. Another cleanser. Here's the difference if I were to compare the two from these. The Lagome, it left my skin feeling like nice, dry, but like right away I would like to put something on and it would be okay. This one I felt like it left my skin feeling really dry after I would pat my face with a towel, and it just felt like I needed to overcompensate with moisturization after. So I don't know if I would purchase this again. I think I got this as like a freebie or something, or it was like a travel item that I was able to get. It's a good experience when you cleanse, but then once you wash it all off, I felt like my skin just felt super bare to the point where it felt extra dry. This one was just okay. I got a mini of it. I didn't have the best impression of it. It was just like a good cleanser to just cleanse my skin, do the job. This one was really good. I put this in my shower, and I would always use this as my daily showering cleanser. This is one of those memorable cleansers that I would purchase again. I loved the foam, and it was super easy to cleanse onto the skin. Okay, this was the third item that I was gifted. Loved. I would use this to wipe my makeup off. It smelled really good. I feel like if I were to repurchase anything from the 3 that I was gifted from Lagome, I would repurchase this one. I wouldn't consider this like a 2025 favorite, but it is a staple that is super safe, and I think I can recommend this to any friend or any person that has all types of skin types. The description says that it's a boosting toner containing Hatching EX07, effectively helps remove dead skin cells and leaves the skin feeling moisturized. I feel like this is such a great base. Sometimes I like to layer a toner with a milkier toner on top. This is a toner that has never broke out my skin, and I can always count on it. So I have 3 that are all empty, and I'm really proud of myself for going through them. What I like to do with these is I put it in a spray bottle, and then I treat it as if it's just like a normal face mist. I want to evenly distribute all the products. So that's a little life hack. If you ever have big toner bottles, you can transfer it into a $1 Daiso spray bottle. It really works for me. This one, I don't remember how it felt. I feel like in one word, it wasn't really memorable. I don't remember it doing so much for my skin, but it was a nice to have, and it also says that it's skin irritation test completed. So there's that. This line from La Roche-Posay, I really did feel like it was a moisturizing item, and I really like this collection, the Cicaplast in general, and I feel like this also helped balance my complexion. I don't really feel like this did anything superb for my skin, so I'm gonna just say wouldn't buy again. Purchased this from Korea last winter. Really liked the consistency. I loved leaving it on my skin for about 5 minutes, letting the product absorb into my skin. I love products that have collagen inside. It made my skin feel nice and glowy and bouncy, so I definitely would purchase this one again. This one has 10% AHA, BHA, PHA, salicylic acid, overall an acne treatment. There will be days when I wouldn't actually exfoliate my face, moments when I would notice that my skin was experiencing a breakout. I would use this. I think this is my second bottle that I've purchased from Glossier. There were moments where I felt like it was a little too strong for my skin, but I've used it throughout the year. What I also like to do with this is I only put it in the areas where I would experience the pimples or acne, not in my entire face. So I don't know if I would purchase it again, because right now I feel like my skin is at a way better state thanks to my day-to-day skincare routine that I've developed over like the last few months, and this wasn't included in it. So yeah, I don't think I would buy it again. This one I really like. This is my first empty. I have the second one I've been using. I feel like I have noticed my pores getting clearer every time I use this product. I feel like I'll use this maybe 2 times a week, and I think this is just like a nice enhancing toner pad. I don't put this on my face like I do with the Biodance, where I leave it on my skin for like 5 minutes. This is one of those where I just grab the pad, one of them. I really try to use it in an exfoliating way on the more textured side, and then after you sweep it on the flatter side. I purchased the first one on my own. The second one was gifted, but really love it, and I would recommend it. I had never tried this, but when they sent it to me, I was super open. I love vitamin C. I always try to use it on my face in the morning, and that is exactly what I did with this one. I was really sad when I ran out of this product, so I will definitely try to purchase it once I am out of my current skincare regimen. Love vitamin C, and I don't think I've ever used vitamin C toner pads, so this was a nice, refreshing experience for me. I really liked this one. I purchased this from Korea last year as well, and this was one of those where it's nice and gentle on the skin, so I would put it on my skin. I think maybe like 2 pads, maybe like 3, where I would split one in half and put one on my forehead and my chin, leave it on for about like 5 minutes, and then take it off, and it would really allow my skin to feel moisturized, soothed. When I ran out, I was very sad. I'm gonna make a mental note to myself that I will purchase this when in need. Ooh, this one's also good. I really loved this one. It came with a bunch, 60 pads, and the box that I purchased, it came with a refill. So it took me a while to get rid of it, but sadly got rid of it because I really liked it. Another one of those where I would leave it on my skin for a long time and then I would take it off. It just feels like it sets my skin in the best way possible, and it allows my skin to just feel extra moisturized. Apparently it has the specialty of the Hanje water parsley, so very cool. Okay, I think this is the last toner pad. Honestly, I feel like I had a love and hate relationship with this one, because there were days where I noticed it would help my skin, and then other days when I noticed it felt like it created a reaction with my skin. So I'm a little bit in the middle of do I like or do I hate, but I know a lot of people really like this one. And I think, again, because my skin is combination and also sensitive, products like this where it has tea tree with like the trouble effect, it's like a hit or miss for me. There's certain products with tea tree that do well with my skin, and then others like this where I feel like it's on and off. So overall, I personally don't really know if this is the perfect tea tree trouble toner pad for me. Sometimes I felt like it was a little too strong, so take that with what you will. Let's keep moving and grooving. Also, please take my notes with a grain of salt, because honestly, like, I'm looking at everything right now at first glance, and it's been a while since I've used the products, so I'm trying to re-jog my memory. I actually really liked this one, Centella. I'm not sure exactly what the effects of it are, but I feel like this was one of those products where it sat well with my skin. There was no irritation. When I went to the pop-up in LA, they recommended that I use this one because they did like a whole skin analysis for me, and overall I feel like it was a really positive experience, so I think I would purchase it again. There's that. Purchased this in Korea last year. I also have a love-hate relationship with this item. There were moments where I loved how it sat on my skin, and then other days, I don't know what it is, but the smell of this product, I have a really sensitive nose, so I can smell things pretty quickly. There would be moments when I would spray it on my face and I would like sneeze right away because the scent was a little too strong. As far as the product goes, I don't really know if it did anything for my skin. Like, I know I've seen videos of people promoting how it leaves your skin being really glowy and all that. This is my first first impression of the Taraba series. I thought it was really cool. I feel like the gold flakes and it was a vibe, but I don't know if I would go out of my way to purchase it again. Okay, let's move on to serums now. Gifted from Medicube. I liked it. I don't remember if I loved it, but it was cool. It was like this blue, like an Arctic blue color, which was really cool. And because it's like a calming serum, when a serum has like a specialty, I don't try to put it all over my skin. I only try to target those areas where I would like for my skin to calm down. And I feel like it did help. I don't know if I would have purchased it again, but I really appreciated them gifting it and I loved trying it. So that's my impression. I think I got this as a birthday gift and I did like it. I would use this in the morning. I think I used this orange one first, and then when I ran out is when I used this one. It was a nice to have. It didn't do anything breaking out of my skin or whatnot. I don't know if I would go out of my way to purchase it, but no negative notes with this one. This one was a pink product. You can see at the bottom. It was so fun to use. The color was super enticing. Would I purchase it again? I don't know. I think maybe the serum felt a little too milky, like a little bit liquidier than I like in serums. I prefer the jelly kind of thicker consistency where it really feels like I can pat it in my skin, and this one just felt like it was gliding. So nothing bad to say about it. I wouldn't purchase it, but I'm again very grateful I was gifted it and I was able to try. This one was like a nice cherry red. I got this when I went to Korea last year. This was again one of those Target serums for me where I put it in the areas that I felt like I was experiencing dark spots. I appreciated it a lot. Would I purchase again? It was okay. Like, good run. I actually really liked this one. I went through a second bottle. Maybe this one's slightly different. Both of these are from Innisfree. The first one's the Cica Repair Ampoule. The second one's the Retinol Green Tea PDRN Skin Booster Ampoule. So of the two, actually, I like the blue one better. I remember having a positive experience with the first one because this is the first one that I used, and I would use it at night. My mom actually had a second extra that she gave to me. This one was with the My Melody little collection. Super cute. I really feel like I noticed a difference when I put this one on. I don't know if it's the green tea or the PDRN, but I feel like the retinol and the overall consistency with this product just felt better for me. I feel like I noticed my wrinkles being less harsh whenever I would use this one. So of these two, I think I would recommend the Retinol Green Tea PDRN Skin Booster Ampoule. But I think that the Retinol Cica Repair was still really awesome. And I had a positive first impression, which is why I wanted to try another ampoule with Innisfree that had similar products in it. I really liked this. I have a second bottle and I'm using it right now. I will target the areas where I'm experiencing some blemishes and I pat. I would recommend it if you also experience any skincare troubles or you want to just spot correct. Let me know if you try. This was another gifted. I really liked this one. This was a nice, exactly what I just said earlier about how I like to have a thicker serum where I can pat it in. And the red blemish line, I am a really big fan of. They gifted me this along with this cream. I really liked both. If I were to choose between the two, the blemish soothing cream or this Dr. G serum, I think I would choose the serum. There's just something about it where I felt like it sat with my skin really well and it helped it a lot. So I miss it. I think I will purchase this on my own in the future. We've got another ampoule. I liked it. My friend has the darker one, the darker bottle, and that one has a higher percentage of centella inside. When I've tried hers, I really liked it. If I repurchase in the future, which is very likely, I think I will go for the darker bottle. If you have easy, irritable skin, try this one out first. I got this from Lymphatic Massage Drainage, and they just gave this to us for free, and I tried it. I feel like it was just like okay, cool, like just another like step 2 for my serum and my skincare for the day. It wasn't really memorable. I liked this one a lot. We got this in Korea. I think my mom or my sister had an extra, so her and I would share the second bottle. It says it's a daily pore serum with mung bean peptide that helps effectively tighten the look of pores. Couldn't have said it better myself. I feel like it did exactly that. I'm realizing I have so many serums that I've purchased from Korea, but it's also because I feel like I was really trying to figure out what works well with my skin. And then over the ups and downs this past year with my skincare and my skin, I feel like I now kind of get it. Anyway, really liked this. Used it up really quickly. If I could go back and repurchase a second one back then, I would. Right now, I think I still would, but I feel like it's just like so small. I wish it was bigger. So maybe they sell a bigger size. Left my skin feeling like it was extra glowy and bright for the day. Ooh, this one. Okay, I think this is my 2025 serum / ampoule of the year. Just an amazing product. I don't know how to explain what it's like, but again, this is like one of those perfect formulaic serums that I like on my skin. I would use this in the nighttime mainly, and when I would wake up the next day, I could notice the glowy, smooth effect that it did for for me, and I was really sad when it ran out. In the future, I will definitely 100% purchase this again. Very, very much recommend. This was probably my, again, 2025 favorite serum slash ampule of the year. Got this from my sister Rennie. I really, really like how it feels on my skin. It's a nice green base, very calming, really nice and radiant after I would apply. So I think I will purchase this in the future on my own. I really liked it. Can't say I would repurchase it, but it was a good, nice to have. The focuses are for skin brightening and anti-wrinkling, if you're curious. I just took a bite of an apple. We're back. Really liked, appreciated. It had like a nice milkier, liquidier cream effect. So I would like to apply something on top of this after because it felt not fully moisturizing on my skin at night. I always like to double moisturize. I need a sneeze. I still would say I recommend the serum over the cream if I were to choose between the two. All gone, look at that. I liked it. I don't think I would purchase again, but I used it in the beginning in hopes that it would be like a nice like morning moisturizer when I would go for like a run or a workout where I don't need to fully apply a full skincare base because I was gonna shower right away and then do my whole skincare routine. So I would use this as like a calming lotion and then put some sunscreen on top. A water gel I feel like is not super moisturizing. I don't know exactly what I was expecting out of it, but it was nice and soothing. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. The Tatcha cream. I loved it a lot. I still have the bottle. It's in my bathroom. And then after this one, I used the teal one, which is like the watery moisturizing one. Of the two, I liked this purple one more, but I don't know if I would repurchase. This is a very like solid collection from Etude House. I've purchased from the brand like back in 2019. So when I got this again, it was like a nice, oh, I remember you. I really liked it. I don't know if I would purchase it again just because it feels like it's like a nice to have cream, not like a must have. I got this from my friend Yuri. She used it a bit and then she noticed it didn't do too well for her skin, so she gave it to me to try out. The similar thing that I do with the salicylic acid, like whenever I would experience some sort of breakout, I would spot treat it with the cream. Sometimes there would be moments I also noticed the acne would come out even more. So I don't think I recommend this personally. I would not purchase this on my own. And thankfully my friend was able to gift it to me, so I was able to get my own opinion out of it. I really liked this. This had like little beads in the cream. It felt like a nice gel cream application, nice and smooth. I would like to put something on top, like a deeper moisturizing barrier cream, but I liked this a lot and it left my skin feeling nice and glowy. It was okay. It felt nice and moisturizing, but also why do I feel like it felt dry? I feel crazy for saying that. I don't think I would purchase it again. I feel like it didn't leave my skin feeling super moisturizing. Ooh, I really, really liked this cream. Anytime I would apply one of the milkier creams at the end, I would like to apply this on top at night. So yeah, this is a moisturizing cream with strengthening skin barrier for dry and sensitive skin. Currently, I use the Astura barrier cream that looks similar. I like to apply this at the very end at night, and I feel like that helps my skin feel like everything is really set in and nice and moisturized for the full 8 hours that I sleep. This one was good. I got a mini of it, but I liked the feeling of it a lot. I love that bouncy, like kind of milky consistency, but still really nice and firm. I'm noticing a trend here where I really liked collagen. Oh, and speaking of collagen, this jelly cream from Medicube. Okay, I liked it at first, but then it would hurt my eyes. I don't know if you guys have experienced that. Maybe it's too strong in those areas, but because I had that experience and also the smell is strong too, I don't think it's super positive for me, but I still enjoyed using it. I'm wondering if is my nose telling me that it's wrong because it smells super strong? Like, is it like the chemicals in it? Questionable? Like, are they questionable? So yeah, I don't know. Almost out of this. This is what I use on the daily, especially in the morning. I'll apply this as the base layer and then the Astura at night for the double moisture. Sunscreen, we used a bunch. Sunscreen is super important. Can you tell what sunscreen I used the most? I went through 3 empties, I think actually 4. I threw away the 4th bottle at a random trash can. I went through a mini size of it. I feel like that was my sunscreen of the year. It was so nice. It felt like a liquidy daily moisturizer vibe, but then it's a sunscreen. So it didn't feel like it smelled like sunscreen. It was super blendable, no white cast. This is a chemical sunscreen, not mineral, which is probably why it was a lot easier to blend in. I know mineral is supposed to be better for your skin, but I really, really liked it. It smells good, but it was too strong, I think, for my liking when I would apply it. I liked the consistency of it, but there's just something about it where I didn't have the best experience with it, so I don't think I would purchase this again. Okay, we're almost there, y'all. This body wash from Goodfellow, cedarwood and geranium. Going through my third bottle, I think now. This body wash smells so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. My boyfriend had it and then I love the smell of it, so I got it and I'm hooked. From Target too, so really good price. This is for the down there's. Really great. I love Honey Pot a lot. I really like the foaming wash and I always try to take care of the down there. Necessaire body lotion, love. Santal, love. Honestly, can't say anything bad about Necessaire. I really, really like this brand. One of my 2025 favorite brands of the year for sure, because it was one of my favorites. I also got this body cream. I think I got this small one first. I really liked it. This one doesn't have too strong of a scent, but then I wanted to get another bottle, so then we got a bigger one, use that one up. And then I also tried their body oil. I think of the three, this one's the best because it's just easy to apply, but this body cream was really nice and sat well in the skin, and I felt like it left my skin moisturized for a good few hours. So whenever I would do a shower at night and moisturize my body, I could feel it be soft and I felt like it would moisturize throughout the night that I was sleeping. I got this as a gift, really liked it. I still favor the Necessaire body cream over this one. Ooh, loved this, so good. When I would be running a lot, I would put this on at night, do a nice little foot massage. Loved it. Speaking on the foot massages, this was also nice, but if I were to choose between the two, 1000% leaning towards the foot balm. Now we're going to hair care. My shampoo of the year, this is now my third time purchasing. And I think my sister actually purchased both the second and third for me as a gift because she was using my first one and also liked it. It smells so good. It feels like a spa. The smell is so nice and it tingles in my hair in the best way possible. I'm pretty sure rosemary's good for like a dry scalp. Yeah, so I love these a lot. This one's also great. I would put this on right before I blow dried my hair. Really felt like a nice, great protectant. It lasted me a long time. Honestly, whenever I would put this on and then blow dry, I feel like my hair looked so good, like extra good. And I would notice that because it was this that I used. Appreciated it. Would not purchase again, but I liked it. It left my hair feeling nice and smooth. I used up my Byredo Blanche Eau de Parfum. Really clean really clean scent. It smells super fresh. It kind of smells like the cotton laundry. This feels like the clean girl aesthetic type of perfume. And it lasted on the skin for a long time too. Toothpaste that I ran out of that I would like to talk about, the Tom's Whole Care Peppermint. I feel like there's another one that I tried from Tom's that I really liked. I don't remember which one that one was, and I think I threw that one out. This I got, I think, in a dual pack, and I like Tom's a lot. It's nice, and I have really sensitive teeth, so I feel like this worked well for me. So good. This you can only get in Korea. I wish they sold these in America because I totally would buy. They also had just the regular mint. It's like a teal one that I also had, but I feel like the peach just tastes so good. A nice little treat after you're finished with a meal. The mint will still be there, so I love that one. For the lip balms, we're talking about these three. The Sisley Comfort Extreme, really good. The La Mer, and the Tatcha Kisu lip mask in Wisteria. This was my favorite. I would repurchase again. I also love that there was a little color. It was like a nice little berry shade and also like a nice sticky glossy consistency. Yeah, this was my favorite of the three. Loved everything in this video. There were a couple of things where I was like questionable on if I could repurchase it again or not, but it was still very positive. Okay, well that is my empties video. This was so beyond long, so if you guys stuck around, thank you for watching. But these are all my 2025 favorites in each category right here so that you know exactly what it is that I really recommend. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have tried any of these products, if any of these are your favorites, or if you have any other items that you recommend me trying, because I love to discover new items. I love to try things, but I'm also trying to be mindful that my skin has been in the best state it's been in a couple years, so I want to continue to maintain my skincare routine that I've worked so hard in going through all the trials and errors, as you can see from all these items. I will be filming a skincare routine in the future for the girlies who have asked, and I think that's all to share. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season, a happy new year. I will see you guys in the new year ahead and talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.